Well, good morning. Today is Monday, August the 3rd, and today we are in the book of Psalms. We're in Psalm 37. We're going to read verses 1 through 13 today, and it says at the beginning, the caption at the beginning of the psalm says, "The heritage of the righteous and the calamity of the wicked," a psalm of David. Verse 1, "Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord, and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on his faithfulness. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. He shall bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked schemes to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret. It only causes harm. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait on the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall be no more. Indeed, you will look carefully for his place, but it shall be no more. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plots against the just, and gnashes at him with his teeth. The Lord laughs at him, for he sees that his day is coming." I don't even know where to begin. You ever have days when it just seems like it's just one trial after another, for extended periods of time, and you see other people and they seem to be doing great, and they're doing their thing, and then they go on the weekends and they don't acknowledge God at all. They go to the lake, they go to the beach, they go to the parties, they go to this and that. And then people who are trying to do the right thing, trying to live right, trying to just love the Lord, love their family, work hard, and life's a constant struggle. What these verses promise us is that it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. And that should be an encouragement to all of us. But I just want you to listen to all the just really practical, and it should be, some of these things should seem obvious. And those of us that know the Lord and have been through fires and difficulties know, like, we know these things, but sometimes we just need to be reminded. He says, do not fret, verse 1. Trust in the Lord. Verse 2. Commit your way to the Lord, verse 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, verse 4. Verse 5, commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him. 7, verse 7, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. And again he says, do not fret. So verse 1 says, do not fret. Verse 7 says, do not fret because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked schemes. Verse 8 says, do not fret. It only causes harm. What does he mean, do not fret? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not healthy. It only causes harm. And how do you cope with stress? How do you cope with, I don't know how we're going to pay these bills? How do you cope with, I'm dealing with a crisis. I'm dealing with health issues. How do you cope? People cope differently. Some people crawl into a shell. Some people go ballistic and they just, I got to do something. And they can't rest. They can't do anything. They're just, what does he say to do? What does the Word of God say to do? It says, don't fret, trust in the Lord. Delight yourself in the Lord. Commit your ways to the Lord. Trust in him. Rest in the Lord. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Boy, that's easy to say, isn't it? But it's not always easy to do. Waiting on the Lord. It says, wait on the Lord several times in this passage. He says, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land. Well, dwell, I mean, use there. Verse 7, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Oh, how many of you love waiting? Like waiting in the line at the DMV or even the checkout stand. What gets me is waiting in line at the self-checkout at Walmart. Oh, my word. And they've got half of them closed off because so many people were robbing them blind. They have to have somebody to stand over you while you self-checkout. Waiting is not easy. But waiting is an active thing. It's not just sit back and do nothing. What does it mean to wait on the Lord? It means to wait on the Lord means you look, and you should write this down. All right. To wait on the Lord means you look to him. It also carries with it the idea of longing for him. You're looking to him, kind of like with your hands up, like pick me up, like a little child. So you're looking to the Lord. You're longing for him. You're listening. You're listening for him. You're listening for his instruction. You're listening for his encouragement. Okay? And you are, so you're seeking. It's patiently, it's waiting on the Lord, but it's not just sitting back. It's like actively seeking him, waiting for his response. So here's what the Lord is saying. That wickedness abounds in while you're trying to do the right thing and you're suffering. Don't worry about the seeming injustice, because those people, how did he say it? The wicked plots against the just. The just, the word just there means righteous. Okay? To be justified means to be declared righteous. So those who are wicked plot against those who are just, and gnashes at him with his teeth. And how does the Lord respond? The Lord laughs at him, for he sees that his day is coming. Wait on the Lord. Look to him. Long after him. Listen for him. And remember that all these trials, all these difficulties that we deal with in life are temporary. And when we see Jesus, when we either die and go to be with him, because the Word of God says, for those who know Jesus, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Or the Lord comes back and calls us up to meet him in the air. Either way, when that day comes, all these trials won't seem like anything. There's a beautiful old hymn that says, it will be worth it all when we see Jesus. Life's trials will seem so small when we see Christ. One glimpse of his dear face, all sorrows will erase. So bravely run the race till we see Christ. That's all I have for today. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow.